Wow, it seems that the spring has finally arrived in South Wales in the UK. This year has been really cold, and it seems to me that a part of the year is missing because it just feels as if it didn't happen. It was just very cold, rainy, grey, damp, and then suddenly we have 18 degrees. So I had to turn around in my chair to find the best angle. Even though the sun is coming in my eyes, I absolutely love this, and I'm a summery person and I just couldn't wait for this to happen. So just a few quick updates as always. It's the 3rd of May and I am planting peas. The idea behind this channel is to record a series of videos and explain how do I garden based on root-stout nodig deep mulching method, that I'm using here in the UK. Now, when I started 4 years ago, I was quite anxious because a lot of people told me not to do it because of the slugs, and people believed I will increase the slug population, but nobody tried the method, and I just couldn't accept advice. I'm a very stubborn person. I need to try myself. Quite often hit the wall with my head, but that's the way I am, and I fully accept the risk. So what I've done, I've applied thick layer of mulch, old hay, and I've taken a very interesting journey. As I said, this is the 4th season and I have no concerns about the slugs. Slugs are probably the biggest topic I will be talking in this YouTube channel, but you know, I'll take my time. It's still early in the spring. Bottom line is, yes, I do have slugs, but not many more than without mulch. And the good thing is you can always leave the mulch in the middle of the day during the sunshine and collect the slugs, which you can't do if the soil is bare, because they will dig in. Right, let me show you, and let's learn how to plant seeds into the garden, which is deeply mulched. Okay, this is my best friend Roxy. Say hi. She doesn't like to be in the lead, but we have to follow the rules, so she's just waiting for me to say the word and to move on. We'll probably go to a forest for a walk. This is how the garden looks now at the moment. As you can see, it's a black canvas for the creations. This is a pile of wood shavings. I'm a wood turner as well, and all these wood shavings are brought here to act as a mulch. This is a pile of comfrey that I've cut along the edge there, and I just use it as mulching material. So you can only see a few perennials such as the sage and rhubarb. I have some strawberries here, few leeks that are ready to go, and everything else is just empty. If we take a closer look, you might spot a few weeds, but they're very easy to be pulled out because the soil below the mulch is humid and you can just simply pull the weeds with the roots out. What I do with them, I just leave them on top of the mulch. So this is the plot of approximately 125 square meters, and I do not have composting bin because the plot itself acts as a mulching area. Everything goes back to the soil, and this is very important to understand. Now, if I move the mulch here, obviously the top layer is dry, but inside you can see beautiful soil that is perfectly humid. You can also see a lot of wildlife such as earthworms, woodlice, and probably if I dig more I will find a few slugs, but I'm really not concerned about the slugs. This is the biggest slug probably. Right, okay, back to the sowing seeds. A lot of people ask, do you plant the seeds in the mulch? Do you cover the seeds with the mulch? why would vegetables grow if weeds can't? And all these questions are absolutely right. So let me explain quickly. First of all, I will move the mulch with a fork. Just move it to a side. Then I will dig a small trench, put the seeds in, cover them with the soil, and believe it or not, that's it. I will not put this mulch back on top because I don't want mulching effects on the trench. And mulching effect would be to prevent weeds or plants from growing because the mulch is thick and the seeds will exhaust energy growing through the mulch to get to the light. The next organic question is, what about weeds in this area? Yes, all the seeds from this hay or mulch, whatever you have, will germinate, but look how tiny the area is. Even if I have to weed, this will take me probably 10 minutes. And having mulched 125 square meters, I don't have to worry about weeds because I don't have weeds. And I can just enjoy my gardening and I can just enjoy this beautiful day and be stress-free. Of course, I will have a few weeds now and then, especially in between the borders or in between the slabs. But this is all nothing. This is maybe, I don't know, 2 to 5% compared to if this plot was not mulched. I couldn't win, and I know I would be stressing out and eventually give up. This is a big plot for weeding, so no thank you. Right. Very simple technique, very simple method. I will have to put some branches here so the peas can climb, but I still have another few days to supply them because peas take some time to germinate like every other plant. And honestly, that's it. It's really simple, it's labor free, and it saves your back from the pain. This is not a science, this is just one of the techniques people use, and I was brave enough to try it in the wet climate. Before having this beautiful garden in Cardiff, in South Wales, UK, I had 500 square meters garden in Croatia, probably 17-18 years ago, which obviously had completely different climate. I don't remember ever seeing a slug in that garden, but I had different issues such as lack of water, drought, and extreme sun, wildlife, etc. Any questions, any comments, do let me know. The main purpose of this channel is to share my experiences. I'm not a professional, I'm just gardening enthusiastic who loves creating, and you won't be able to recognize this plot within a few months' time, I promise you. I'm not conceited, I'm not full of myself, but life will happen here. Thank you very much and all the best.